let's talk about how your MSP blog can get you more traffic. Now, it doesn't matter if you are a well-established MSP or you're just starting out, blogging and content creation is the easiest way to have people, leads, reach out to you and say, hey, I want to do business with you. I'm going to cover all of that in today's video. My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. We help MSPs with sales training and marketing. Before I get into today's video, as always, masterclass down in the links below. And two, if you haven't already, join the free Discord. It's completely free. I don't even ask for your email. Just jump in there. There's a great community of people that are in there to help you. And we are about to hit 2,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. You guys are incredible. So I'm not going to waste any more time on that. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit at the end. But let's talk about blogging, because a lot of MSPs suck at blogging. And there's a couple things that I need to talk about as far as blogging and the way that you're actually going to go create the content and some perks and advantages of blogging. So I'm going to just throw up here a blog, because why not? We gotta talk about what the importance of blogging actually is. Now, most MSPs have a website of some sort. I'll just do www to make it nice and easy. On their website, sometimes they add a blog, but not all the time. It's actually rarer than I would have guessed that people are adding blogs to their website. So I don't understand why, because when you create blogs, it's essentially a lottery ticket, right? With an opportunity for Google to drive traffic to your website. So think of it, every single time you write a blog post, there is another opportunity to make money and drive people over to your website. So why wouldn't you make them? It makes literally no sense as to why somebody would want to not write blog posts. So let's talk about actually writing the blog post, because a lot of people have this misconception that they can basically steal somebody else's or subscribe to a service that they're going to give you a blog post and you don't have to do anything to it, right? We all want as many lottery tickets as possible, because sometimes you're going to hit one that is going to go crazy and it's going to drive thousands and thousands and thousands of visitors to your website. And those thousands of visitors are all going to be potential leads for you, right? And then you have your little contact us. I'm going to just do CU for a contact us page, so they can reach out to you and put money in your pocket, and you could build up that reoccurring revenue that we all want. So think about the lottery tickets and Google. Now, we have to think about a couple different things when we write a blog post. You can't just think about something that's super, super generic. Because if you think about something super generic, Google doesn't really care. If you're just like, hey, here's 5 tips for technology, everyone has 5 tips. It's not just you. What's different about your 5 tips? So the first thing I want to do is talk about search intent, right? And my handwriting, I apologize, is not great. What is search intent? Search intent is what this person is actually looking for. And this is the biggest mistake that I see MSPs make in writing content. They don't think about their target customer, especially in their buyer persona, link down below, and what that person really, really wants to understand. This person, right, I'll just draw them big down here, is always questioning, what's going on? How can I improve my business? That is the worst question mark ever. They just want to improve. They want to think about how they can make more money, how they can be more technologically efficient, how they can remove the chances of getting hacked. They might even want to know if there's the ability to automate certain tasks that they do all day, every day. And this is where you come into play, because this person's always asking Google and searching to find answers. And no MSP, I can confidently say the amount of MSPs that actually create good content is less. I could probably count them on one hand. This person is constantly thinking. This is why TechCrunch, Forbes, Entrepreneur, any tech magazine or newsletter or blog posting place is constantly thinking about, what is this person thinking? And if you think about it, Forbes gets millions of views every single month because they understand what this person is thinking. Now, granted, they have a lot of writers. I'm not going to deny that, but they understand really, really well what are people thinking about the entire time to make this person happy, to figure out where they should drive them on the internet. So the first thing I want you to think about is like, what is that person searching, especially your target client? What are they Googling online? Is it how to make their doctor's office more efficient? Is it how to automate IT, or how to find a local IT company? Or what are good local IT companies near me? And I know it sounds kind of crazy because you're like, well, I'm blogging, I'm not actually creating those pages. As you begin to create more pages and you write more blogs, that might be something you think about and say, hey, I can drive more of this person into my website and have us contact us. That's perfect. So this first thing is search intent. The second thing that we're going to talk about is keyword research. That's a W, not an R. Keyword research. And keyword research is incredibly important. Now, I'm going to cover that in the future. I promise you that one. But there are certain keywords and tools that you can use that you can start to find and see what people are searching. An easy way to do this is when you type something into the search bar, right? We got our little search bar over here, that little magnifying glass over here, and you're typing whatever it is in. A lot of times, inside or underneath that search bar, there's usually a couple lines with questions on each one of them. And usually when you click it, it opens up. So you could start to see right off the bat what people are searching and other options and other alternatives to questions that they are currently asking Google. When you search these, you want to think about what else is Google actually looking for in that search bar. This is a clear indicator to start saying, hey, I need to go create content. Because the more you do this and you think about the keyword research, you think about that search intent behind it, you start to earn more of those lottery tickets to drive traffic over to your website. It's about creating content. Now, I've already talked about all of this search intent, keyword research, but there's another benefit in here that I don't think enough MSPs use blogging for. Third is going to be employee education. You can use blog posts. You can write blog posts that clearly detail, this is our process. We do this, we do this, we do this, we do this as our company. You're not hiding anything from anybody by not posting it. There's more than enough information online. If I wanted to search how to clean a computer, you can do that. You could probably plug it in a ChatGPT at this point. But teaching your employees your operating procedures and building that trust as to why they should trust you and creating a knowledge base is vitally important. I talked about it in the last video. Internal employee training. Leveraging your blog is huge. And you could also encourage your employees to write these sheets or structures or even blogs to say, hey, we're going to create this content so our target customer, that dentist, how to keep a dentist office running efficiently with technology, how to set up guest Wi-Fi for a dental office. I know it sounds crazy. You want to give out the secret sauce because the more secret sauce you give out, the more lottery tickets you create to drive traffic over to your website. That's the vital part about it. Now, we've covered search intent, we've covered some keyword research, and I'm going to do a video about that in the future. We've covered the benefits of employee education, but there's one more hidden thing that nobody ever thinks about blogging. When you do all of this and you actually go out and write a really good blog. And I'm going to cover a little bit of blog structure as well. And there is a template down below that you can use to write blog posts. But the last one for blogs is, in my opinion, one of my favorites, marketing. I'm not even going to write all of marketing. You can use your blog posts for marketing. You can use them for emails. You can use them for social media. You can use them as references when you are doing a YouTube video. There are so many opportunities to use your blog for marketing. And after you do all of this and you create your blog posts for your marketing and build them out into your email sequences, your social media, your YouTube, people will start to see it over and over and over again. Maybe they visited not the first blog, but there was benefit in another blog. So they came from here and they went down here and said, wow, this is a really good website. Maybe I should fill out the contact us form. And that's the beautiful part about it. The more traffic you get, if you get tens of thousands of visitors to your website, and maybe it only converts at a 1 or 2% ratio, it's a lot easier to get more leads when you have 5, 10, 15,000 visitors than it is when you have 100 visitors. If you have a 1% conversion rate on your website with 100 visitors, how many people is it? 1, right? But if you have 1,000 people on it, now you're at 10 contact us forms. If you have 10,000, you're at 100, and so on and so forth. So every time you fill one of these out, you can start to build traffic to your website. There's a whole slew of other benefits. Affiliate payments, you could drive traffic, you can make more offers, you can sell education. The list goes on and on. But if you're gonna start blogging, you have to think about what that person's doing, think about doing some basic keyword research, leverage it for employee education, and use it for your marketing, and you'll start to win more and more. If you're thinking about starting an MSP, this in your own free time is fantastic, especially if you don't like to pick up a camera and make YouTube videos. That's awesome. But if you're somebody that's already in the trenches creating these, you might even have to reference it later on in life. You might say, oh my God, I might not even run into this again. Let me create it anyway. And who knows, fast forward 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, that same problem arises. And now you already have a blog post that educates you and walks you through exactly what you did last time to fix the new issue. The benefits of blogging are incredible. We post blogs on growth-generators.com all of the time. On top of that, we do make YouTube videos. We probably don't do as much on social media as we possibly could. We do quite a bit of marketing, and we are constantly working on employee education, and that's part of it. We use our blog and our YouTube for employee education. As employees come on board, we say, hey, start with the YouTube, read our blogs, and start to absorb exactly what we do, who we do it, and our target customer. So that's the benefit of it. If you've made it this far, I hope you've hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell. It means the world to us. Check out the masterclass down below and check out the free Discord. I don't know what you're waiting on. And if you're a brand new MSP, there is a link down below to the Launchpad. It's a sweet little program that we built out. It'll massively, massively, massively help you get exponentially further than where you're currently at to launch your MSP. It reveals all of the secrets that you're going to want to know about, and I hope to see you in there. Other than that, best of luck blogging. I hope you make one maybe in the next couple days and just start. You'll learn so much more about blogging down the road, but starting is the key. It takes a while to get good at it. That's okay. We didn't all get born and we know technology right off the bat. We had to play with computers, we had to take them apart, we had to play with the technology and break things and rebuild things and re-image them. It comes with practice and time. I promise you, you're probably going to be better at it than you originally thought, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. I forgot to say, I love you guys. See you guys later.